What is something you wish you learned about money when you were my age? What is the biggest money mistake people make?
So how old do you think people should be when they retire?
30, 40, something in their prime.
What do you think retirement is?
It's where you,
I asked my 8-year-old son, what does retirement mean? And his answer absolutely shocked me. But what he said next was even more surprising. This turned into the most honest and hilarious conversation that I've had about life, about money, about the future, and I'm excited to share it with you. This is my interview with my son, Harvey Rankin, and I can't wait because I think you're going to be shocked by a lot of his answers. Enjoy.
So I'm here with the one and only Harvey Jax Rankin. Now, for those who don't know, this kid just turned 8 years old just a few days ago, and when he was born a little early, a little small. I mean, Harvey, you were like the size of my arm, but as thin as my thumb. You were the smallest kid, but you know what? Now look at you. Big, with the big boots on. You're just, you're a big kid now. And so I want to spend this time so we can go through. I've got some questions here for you that you don't know what I'm going to ask. And I'm excited to see what you say when it comes to these. And then I know you have a couple questions that you get to ask Daddy, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're going to start with mine first.
Okay.
All right. So you're 8 years old. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Probably just like a millionaire or something.
You want to be a millionaire? Okay, but what do you want to do for a living?
The same thing that you probably do.
You want to do that? Now, you used to tell me you want to be a police officer. So you want to do what Daddy does, or do you want to do what?
What you do.
Really? Okay. So that would be fun. You could follow in Daddy's footsteps. Let's see. So I know you love cars. What is your dream car? If you could have any car in the world, what would it be?
A Bugatti or Hyra, whatever it's called, the blue one.
Now, why do you want those cars?
It's because they're one of the fastest cars in the world.
How fast do they go?
I don't know that exactly.
Do they go faster than Daddy's car?
No.
Does anything go faster than Daddy's car?
The Tesla Roadster does.
Well, the Tesla Roadster doesn't exist yet. So what car goes faster than Daddy's car?
Nothing.
Okay, so you said you want to be a millionaire, but if you had $1 million, what's the first thing that you would buy?
A Bugatti.
A Bugatti? You think a car is a good investment? Really? Out of everything you could buy in the world, you'd buy a... Could you even afford a Bugatti with $1 million?
Yes.
How much do those cars cost?
Offhand, I would probably think like $4,000.
$4,000.
I'm at more than that, like $10,000 something.
Okay. What's something that makes you laugh every single time?
My friends Matthew and Parker.
Why? What do they do to make you laugh?
They just do funny things.
What's your favorite thing to do with them?
Play football.
So if you could play football, because I know you're playing football this season, what's your favorite position that you can play?
Probably like wide receiver.
Are you good at catching the ball?
Yes, and I'm also really good at quarterback.
Okay. So if you were president, what's the first law that you would pass?
I do not know.
Come on, think of any law that you could pass. What would it be?
Probably a law that I can pass. Probably like... what are the laws? I forgot.
Well, any law, any rule. I mean, you think of it's really the rules. So you could pass any law or any rule that's out there.
Like go before other people, like sometimes.
Okay, so that would be the first law you'd pass. Okay. Now, see, I know that you have a really amazing sister, but our audience doesn't know. So tell everybody about your sister.
About my sister, she is like really kind. She has helped me like build my police Lego set that I got for my birthday yesterday.
What's her name?
Emerson Rankin.
And how old is she?
She is 6 years old.
What is your favorite thing about Emmy?
Is that she always Likes to play with me and stuff.
That's your favorite thing? Are you very protective of her?
Yes.
Would you ever let anybody mess with her?
No.
Okay. And so, tell me about your doggy.
My doggy?
Yep.
My doggy is, very kind, but when it comes to other people, she gets really aggressive, but when it comes to us, she gets really kind.
What's her name?
Julep.
Do you know what she was named after?
Derby.
Well, so she had a brother named Derby. They were both named after the Kentucky Derby before you were born. And we named Julep after mint julep. So now, got a money question for you. What do you think retirement is? When someone retires, what is that?
It's like where you don't want to it's where you kind of quit your job, but it's really not that. It's just that you don't want to do it anymore.
So what do you do when you retire? If someone's retired, what do they do all day?
What they would probably do is work at home.
Okay. So how old do you think people should be when they retire?
Probably 30, 40 something in their prime.
So I should retire in my prime? 30 or 40 something? Okay. What age do you want to retire?
40.
40 years old? Okay, so you're just going to work from, when do you want to start working? You want to start working now then?
Probably at 20 something.
So 20 something to 40 something. So when you're retired at 40, are you just going to have saved a bunch of money and then that's what you're going to live off of?
Probably I would have to I want to work at home.
What would you do at home?
Just work and stuff.
But what's work?
It's where you do stuff that's really boring, that you really don't want to do, but you really have to.
So if you could do anything that would be fun and you don't have to worry about money, but if you do anything to have fun, what would it be?
To have fun.
And it would be considered work though. So just something that you can do that you would love to do every single day.
Dirt bike racing, that's work because you definitely have to put in the work to do all the skills and stuff.
That's true. You do have to work hard for that. Okay, so for all of the people out there who need advice on retirement and Social Security, what do you think the best age to take Social Security is? Do you know what Social Security is?
No.
Okay, so it's once you get retired, you can start getting a guaranteed amount of money as long as you paid into the system. You can get a guaranteed amount of money to help you with retirement, but you can only start collecting it either at 62, but you can wait all the way until 70 years old to take it. So when would you take Social Security?
Probably at 60.
62, the earliest? You don't think you'd want to wait?
No.
Okay. Do you think Social Security will be around for you when you're 62?
I really don't know.
All right. Here's a good one. What's something that you think you'll be really good at when you're grown up?
Oh, something that I'm really good at, probably if I want to do something outside of work, I can do that. But if I'm really good at work and I don't want to do anything else, I can do that.
Just do stuff outside?
Yeah.
Like what? Give me an example.
Probably dirt bike racing, NFL.
Oh, the NFL. You're just going to join the NFL? So tell me about this tree that you cut down outside. Because you spent a couple days hacking down a tree. So tell me about, is that the type of stuff you would do outside for fun?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you like doing stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think money's for?
Money is for getting a new investment and stuff, and getting a job.
What's an investment?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, well, but that's what you think money's for? It's for getting an investment and getting a job. How do you earn money?
By working hard.
So if you earn all this money and you can either spend it or you can save it. What does saving mean to you?
It's where you like want to like spend it, but you really don't want to, and you just keep working hard and you get more money.
So that's what saving means to you? Okay. I see you've got some questions there. Do you want to ask Daddy a question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
What is something you wish you learned about money when you were my age?
What do I wish I learned about money when I was 8 years old? God, that was so long ago, Goofy. That was so long ago. By the way, everybody, his nickname is Goofy. That's what I've been calling him since he was born. Let's see. I wish I would have known about spending and saving, knowing exactly, that you should be able to save some of your money and make sure that you're setting some aside for later, because that's how you can invest. When you have money that's saved, then you can buy things that can grow in value. And so then when you look up, you can have more money that's there for you when you need it. And so I wish that I would have learned about saving and investing a lot earlier than when I learned about it. What else is on those cards?
What is the biggest money mistake people make?
Ooh, the biggest money mistake people make, they spend all their money and they don't save it. So they earn all their money and then they just spend it on stuff. And you know how many times there's just stuff that you just don't use anymore. Well, people have a lot of that stuff, and then they never save any of it. And because of that, they're always working, and they're never able to actually retire. Because to retire, you need to have money saved up so that you can live off of.
Is it hard to retire?
It's not hard to retire. It just takes discipline. You have to be able to save for a long period of time. And so when you're working hard, you think about when you do chores, or when someone like grandma sends you money in the mail for your birthday, and if you spend all of that, then you have nothing that's left over for you to retire. But if you are diligent and you save a little bit every single time you get money, then when you look up, as long as you're not spending everything, you can retire and you can do what you love and not have to work. But I've got a question. What does being rich mean to you?
Rich, like, it's where you have, money more than, like, it's where you have the most money out of, like, the person you know the most, and you have a lot of expensive stuff that they can't, like, they can barely afford.
So that's what rich is? How do you think people become rich?
By working hard and, like, earning money and stuff.
Okay. And so, here's a fun question for you that's not about money. Well, we talked about how you love to do stuff outside.
Yes.
If you could build anything in our backyard, what would you build?
Probably would it be, like, a tree house or something, like another, like, big house.
But we built a playhouse before, and then what'd you do to the playhouse?
I destroyed it, but Dad...
How'd you destroy it?
I just got tools and destroyed it. But, Daddy,
What?
if you want to know something, that's not the same as a treehouse. A treehouse is actually in the tree. That wasn't in a tree.
Yeah, you're right, but we don't have a tree that can support a treehouse. What?
Yes, we do.
No, we do not. Are you going to show me when we get home? Well, you can't build a treehouse back there. But then you would just destroy it like you did the other one with a crowbar.
If I build something that I loved, why would I destroy it?
Well, let's hope you don't. What do you think makes a good person?
What do you think makes a good person? Like, you acting kind and acting, like, generous to other people and, like, putting others before yourself.
So if I were to give you $100 right now, but you can only spend it on other people, what's the first thing you would do?
Probably just, like, ask people if they want this $100. And
But would you buy them anything specific?
if they wanted anything specific, yes.
Who would you buy it for? Like, who would you ask first?
Either Mommy or Emmy.
Mommy
Or
or
you.
Emmy? Or me? You'd actually ask me? Okay. What's your favorite thing about your mom?
Is that she always cooks everything and she's always so sweet.
That is very true. What is your favorite thing about your grandpa?
Is that he always sometimes snores so loud and he always doesn't make me sleep sometimes.
That was one time. Okay. What about your Nana?
Nana is that she's really sweet with me and Emmy sometimes.
Okay. And what about Grandma?
Grandma, she always sends me a bunch of money in the mail for my birthday. Yesterday I got $25 from her.
Was that from Grandma? I thought that was from someone else. That was from other people. What does success mean to you?
Success means to me where you complete something and you really have really wanted to complete it.
And so you had a mission and you finally finished it. That's success. And what does it mean to be successful?
Successful is when you I do not know.
You don't know. So if someone says, that person over there is successful, what does that mean?
If they're talking about another person, then that means they did really good in life.
Okay. What do you think Emmy's going to be when she's older?
She has been talking about she does want to be a chef.
But what do you think she's really good at?
Oh yeah, definitely making art.
Definitely making art. That is true. What's something that you're really proud of?
Proud of this.
Like what?
Like what we're doing right now.
You're proud of being able to do an interview? Okay. What else?
I'm proud of chopping down that tree.
It took you 2 days to chop down that tree, and you wouldn't even let me help you. What other questions do you have over there?
How much money do people need to be happy?
It's a really good question. So that question, Harvey, is it's very personal. Everybody's different. So you talked earlier about how being rich meant that you're richer than other people and you have things that they can't afford. So everybody's different. And so the thing you never want to do is compare yourself to other people. You always want to just live your life and be happy, because there are some people that Daddy's known and worked with that have a lot of money, but they're not really that happy. And then I know a lot of people that they don't have much money, but they're really, really happy. So the amount of money you have doesn't make you happy. You have to find things in life, whether it's your friends, your family, what you do for a living, what you do for fun. Those things make you happy. And that's what happiness is really about.
My last question, what is the most important thing people can do with their money?
So the most important thing they could do with their money is they can make sure that they have a good savings program so that they're saving on an ongoing basis. They can invest it and smartly invest it for later. But the most important thing they could do is just not spend it all and not blow it and not overspend and not continue to every time they make more money, because the hope is as you get older and you get better at your job that you continuously make more money. But the problem is as people make more money, they spend more money. And so if you could just not spend it all, it's very important, because then you can invest money and be able to have more of it for when you're older so that you can retire. And you know, when Daddy retires, you could take care of me and you could take care of Mama, because, you know, you're our retirement plan now.
And I made up this other question. What's the best thing that you could ever do in life?
Oh, well, I already did the best thing. That was having you. But the best thing I could ever do is just watching you become successful. And watching Emmy become successful and happy and growing up to be just the smartest, most amazing kids, because you guys are our entire world. And that, to me, would be the most proudest and happiest thing that I could ever do.
And also, do you think that do you think Julep is my dog or your dog?
Julep's my dog.
No, she's mine.
No, I will fight you over this. Julep's my dog. Okay. You remember that. My dog. What is your favorite subject in school?
Oh, I would have to say math.
Why is that?
It's because you get to learn more things and math and add up stuff and this I would have to say either tomorrow or Tuesday we would have a math test, and then after that math test, either on Wednesday or Thursday we would actually have to be learning how to tell time.
Okay. So if you could teach any class, what would it be about?
Teaching any class how to be successful in life.
That's what you would teach? Okay. And what would you teach them?
How to be successful.
I know, but what does that mean?
Successful means it's kind of like success, but it's really not. Kind of like successful. It's where you really want to do something, but you really have to be good at that. But when you learn that thing that you really want to be good at, that's what successful means.
So what do you think that you're best at?
I'm best at probably writing.
Writing? Writing what?
Stories and stuff.
Okay. And so I know that in school, your teacher tells us that you like to talk a lot to your friends. Tell me, what do you guys talk about? What do you talk about when you're in class? Because right now you're sitting all alone. You have a desk that's next to the teacher because you love to talk.
Now it's not.
Oh, it's not? Okay, she moved. But it was by the teacher, so tell me, why do you love to talk so much?
I really don't know why.
You just love friends and having a good time? Do you have any jokes?
Not offhand. Oh, yeah. What do you call a cow with no legs?
What's that?
Ground beef.
You love that joke, don't you? Okay. We'll have to work on your jokes at some point. Where do you want to go to college?
Oh, either Texas Longhorns or SMU.
Okay. What do you want to study when you go there?
Math.
You want to study math? You don't want to study economics like Dad?
What even is economics?
Well, you'll find out. So you want to study math at SMU or Texas Longhorns?
Yes.
So I see all of this 49er stuff here. Why do you like the 49ers?
It's because my grandpa lives in San Francisco, and he's a part of our family.
Okay. Who's your favorite 49er player?
Debo Samuel and Nick Bosa and Purdy.
But Harvey, Debo Samuel's not on the 49ers anymore.
Then it would have to be Bosa and Purdy.
Okay. Now, I see the cowboy hat and the cowboy boots. Where did you start liking cowboy boots and cowboy hats? Because, as you know, Daddy doesn't wear that all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Not all the time, but where'd you first see cowboy boots and what made you start liking them?
When I first saw cowboy boots, it was probably when you first wear them, and the reason I like them is because you can go technically anywhere with them. You can go in dirty places because they're not like normal shoes. They're just big shoes.
Okay. What I know you love country music. Who's your favorite country artist?
Lincoln Bryan.
Okay. What's your favorite song that you love listening to right now?
Miles on It.
Miles on it. Who sings that?
Marshmallow and Kane Brown.
Okay. So Luke Bryan's he's your favorite artist, but is not your favorite song.
Yes.
If someone's watching this right now on YouTube, what do they need to do?
Subscribe and like.
There you go. And make sure they leave a comment with any financial advice for kids that they think of. That'd be a good idea, right?
Yes.
If you can invest in one stock right now, what would you invest in?
Invest in
So one stock that you get to pick.
wealth management.
No, well, do you know any companies, any stocks that are out there?
Is that some new one?
No, as we use a college. Okay, let's see about this. Like Apple, that's a company. Tesla's a company.
Oh, yeah. Nissan? Honda?
That's a company. But are those companies that you want to invest in?
No.
No.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. What do you think people do when they invest in companies?
They probably have to train and stuff.
So when you invest or you buy stock into a company, you get to actually own a little bit of that company. So if you bought shares of Apple, like iPhones and iPads,
Apple Vision Pro.
and Apple Vision Pro, you actually own a little piece of the company. And so when the company makes money, then your shares will eventually grow and make money. So that's what investing is. And so when you start thinking about companies to invest in, you can buy the things that you like or companies that just are good at making money. If you were to start a company, what would you do? What would your company do?
Probably like sell stuff,
What would they sell?
like cars and stuff.
Okay.
And also that, can we also make another video about jokes?
You want to make a joke video? Okay.
Yes.
We could do that at some point.
Like probably like next Sunday.
Like next Sunday? You want to do that next Sunday? Okay. We could do that. What's a piece of advice that you want to give to Emmy that you haven't told her yet?
A piece of advice: be successful in life and work hard and earn money.
Okay. What advice would you give to your cousin Hudson, who's younger than you, a lot younger than you?
Probably like be great at life and work hard.
So what do you do to be great at life?
You just work hard and earn a lot of stuff like money.
Well, life isn't all about money.
Then why are these questions all about money?
They're not all about money.
Some of them are. Most of them are, but
Let's see here. What's your favorite thing to do at home?
my favorite thing to do is ride my dirt bike.
What's your favorite trip that we've been on as a family?
Arizona.
Arizona? What do you like about going to Arizona?
Is that we get to see our cousins, and the reason I also like Arizona is because it's really like hot and there's swimming pools,
That's true.
and we get to go to like trampoline parks sometimes.
What do you have over there? What's on your card that you're over there giggling about?
I got some riddles for you.
You got some riddles? Okay, go ahead.
What has 4 fingers and a thumb but is not living?
4 fingers and a thumb that's not living. I don't know.
A glove.
Okay. I've got a question for you. What's something that you think grown-ups don't understand about kids?
Is that they're more cuckoo than you think?
The kids are more cuckoo than you think? Okay.
Let me have a riddle for you. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
The more you take, the more you leave behind. The more you take, the more you leave behind.
I know the answer. It's on my card.
Well, go ahead and read it.
Footsteps.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food probably, I would have to say wings.
Wings? You don't even eat wings.
I don't know, but they're just not so good.
But what is your favorite food to eat?
Chicken.
Chicken? Like what kind of chicken?
Like, I'm on steak. Like seasoned steak.
Seasoned steak? Okay, that's
Medium well.
Medium well? Or?
I'm at medium rare.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do with Mom?
Cook with her. Sit and talk.
What's your favorite thing to do with me?
Wrestle.
But you never win.
You're about to get knocked out.
What's your least favorite subject in school?
Least social studies.
Why don't you like social studies?
Because we have to do like 6 to 5 pages.
It's just too long? Okay. Do you have another riddle over there?
Yes.
Okay.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. What am I?
So I speak without a mouth and I hear without ears. What am I? Are you a TV?
Nope.
A microphone? A
Nope.
phone?
Nope.
What are you?
An echo.
Okay. What's something that's easy for you but hard for other kids?
Easy for me, but hard for other kids. Probably like math. I know people in my class that are not really good at math.
Okay, and it's really easy for you?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you want to travel one day?
Hawaii.
Hawaii? What do you want to do in Hawaii?
Go snorkeling, go scuba diving.
Okay. Do you think you'd be scared under the water? No? Okay.
It's really light water.
Okay.
Here's another joke for you. What has an eye but can't see?
What has an eye but can't see? Oh, I should know these, Harvey. What has an eye but can't see?
Chat GBT.
That's what you asked?
Yes.
Okay.
So
what has an eye but can't see?
a needle.
Oh, I would never guess that.
Here's my second one.
Okay.
What has 5 thumbs? I'm at tubes. What has to be broken before you see it?
What has to be broken before you see it? I don't know.
An egg.
I was gonna say an egg. That one, it was in my mind. I guessed it, but I didn't say it out loud. Why do you think your friends like you?
Probably because, like, I look the same as, like, other people. Like, Daxton and me look like twins, actually. Because my teacher, Miss Melton, actually calls me Daxton sometimes and Daxton Harvey.
So that's why all of your friends like you?
Well, there's also other reasons why.
Like what?
It's because I'm really funny sometimes. I don't know the other reason.
What's the funniest thing that you do you think? Like, what makes you so funny?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, if Julep, your dog, or actually my dog, if Julep could talk, what do you think she would say about you?
She loves me.
She
gives me, Harvey, thank you for giving me treats all the time.
What do you think she'd say about me?
That you smell.
What?
And why do you rustle me?
Okay. What's the best thing about being 8 years old?
The best thing is that you can be, like, old, and you have, like, double numbers because 4 plus 4.
Okay.
equals 8.
What's the best thing about being a big brother?
Is that you get to protect your sister.
All right. What else do you got over there?
That's
That's
I
what you
only
have no
wrote
more joke.
6.
Okay. What do you think I was like at 8 years old?
Oh, yeah, you only had Super Nintendo. Your father was bald. You were playing Smash Bros.
But what do you think I was like, though?
You said, I like your cut.
Okay. What's something that you think you're already better than adults at?
Probably tricks on dirt bikes. Like, many grown-ups can't do wheelies.
Can you do a wheelie?
Yes.
Come
I'm not
on.
kidding. Mom has videos of me doing wheelies.
Okay. What's something that you wish you were allowed to do that you're not allowed to do?
I really don't know.
Okay, I've got one last. This is going to be a
Oh,
rapid.
break an entire tree.
Break an entire tree. That's what you already did that, though.
That was an entire tree. I meant run the entire water supply
Okay.
so we have no water.
All right. So I've got my last questions are rapid fire. So I'm going to fire them off, okay? And this is it. So you just answer the first thing that comes to your mind. Ice cream or cookies?
Ice cream,
Cookies or cupcakes?
cookies,
Ice cream or donuts?
donuts,
Ninjas or pirates?
ninjas,
Bears or lions?
lions,
Lions or sharks?
sharks,
Summer or winter?
summer,
Flying or being invisible?
invisible,
Spicy food or sweet food?
spicy,
49ers or Cowboys?
49ers.
Harvey, thank you for being here.
You're
This is
welcome.
my favorite interview, my favorite YouTube video I've ever done. So thank you. What do we want everybody to do?
Like
Look at the camera and make sure you tell them.
Like and subscribe and add a comment down below.
That's right. Like and subscribe, add a comment. I am so happy to be joined by my amazing son. Harvey, thank you. I love
You're
you.
welcome.